Sunny and Eva deal. Alexis wants Cyrus dead, and Sasha receives a warning. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. It's definitely February sweeps because this whole week of General Hospital has been pretty amazing. Here is a recap of today's episode just for you. Sunny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, is pounding on Ava Jerome's Mora West door as she and Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, listen from the other side. Sunny wants to talk to her about their custody fight, and he says that he isn't leaving until she opens up. Ava lets him in, and Sunny says that he has come to make her an offer. Rick tells her not to even listen, but Ava wants to hear him out. Sunny offers to stick to the original joint custody agreement, and Rick interrupts, telling her not to take the deal when he can get her full custody. Ava tells Sunny that he has already trampled their current custody arrangement, so she sees no reason to trust him now. Sunny starts to lose his temper and insists that he is trying to do what is best for Avery. Sunny agrees to 50-50 custody and leaves. Rick cannot believe that Ava just made a deal with Sunny. Ava says that she just wants her daughter back. She doesn't want to cause more pain. Sunny should be in Avery's life, and his kids shouldn't be forced to testify against him. Ava credits Rick with helping to change her perspective, and he tells her that she's much more generous than people give her credit for. They decide it's the perfect time to hop into bed for some fun. Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson, is sitting with Mavis, Elaine Stevens, Judy Kane dog in General Hospital's waiting room, apologizing to the pup for causing an accident. Dr. Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, walks out with Elaine in a neck brace talking about the car that had hit her. Sasha offers to take care of Mavis while Elaine recovers. Elaine tells her it is time for them to be honest with each other. She tells Sasha that she set her up. She is part of an investigation and Sasha's name has come up. Elaine tells her to watch her back because someone is looking into her. Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, and Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vagnos, are still stuck out on the roof of GH waiting for someone to unlock the door and let them in. He vents about them being stuck outside because of some documents that she's not supposed to have, and Molly breaks and tells him that it's her sister's autopsy report. Molly tells Cody that she doesn't want to look at the report, but she needs to see it with her own eyes. They start to slowly bond over losing a loved one that they can't get back. He tells her that it is human to want answers and not to beat herself up. He decides that since he has long johns on, he will throw his pants off the roof like a flare for help. Isaiah and Lucas are outside of GH talking about Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota. Lucas tells him that he was just his patient, and Isaiah spills on his experience with Sidwell trying to kill him and Lucky. As they talk, Cody's pants land on the ground near them. As they look up, they see Cody and Molly. The guys make it to the roof fast and rescue the duo. Molly thanks Cody for taking off his pants and saving them. Lulu Spencer, Alexa Heavens, has mustered up the strength to stop in at Charlie's pub to talk to Christina Corinthos, Kate Mansi. She tells her that she has been trying to find the words to thank her for Sam saving her life at the cost of her own. Christina tells her that from her perspective, Sam saving Lulu and then dying are two very separate situations. Lulu wants to hear all about Sam and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, because she thinks that it will help her to honor the loss of Sam that everyone around her is feeling. Christina starts talking and is interrupted by a text that Lulu receives reminding her about the deception meeting that she is late for. Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, and Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, are ready for a deception meeting, and BLQ is furious because Lulu is late again. Maxie says that Lulu might just need time to adjust to the schedule, and it ticks Brooke Lynn off. Lucy Coe, Lynn Herring, and Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, arrive, and finally so does Lulu. In walks Jens, and Lucy introduces him to everyone. Lulu stands up and tells Jens He may remember her brother, Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson. He then identifies her as Lulu and says that he has also already met her mother, Laura Collins, Jenny Francis. He also reminds Lulu that there are two sides to every story. Jens leaves and Lucy chases after him. Natalia leaves separately and bumps into Jens in the parking lot. He says that it's clear that she hasn't told their co-workers that they were once married. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, is led into an interrogation room at PCPD to find Alexis Davis. She makes Nancy it clear that he is her client and asks to speak with him alone. She then tells Jason that she's there as Sam's mother and not his attorney. She tells him that she knows that Danny confronted Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, and wants to know if Jason believes he is the killer. He says that he does because Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, believes it. Alexis tells Jason that she wants to see Cyrus dead just as much as he does. The two are enraged and can't reconcile Sam dying after doing something good for someone else. Alexis tells Jason that she usually trusts the legal system to work, but not when it comes to her daughter. She wants Cyrus dead, and she wants to be the one to kill him. Jason tells her that she can't kill Cyrus, and Alexis responds that he can. She tells him that she also wants Danny to heal, and he will never have a chance to if Jason kills Cyrus. If Jason kills him, Danny will feel complicit and morally guilty forever. He understands and will leave it to the police. Sonny finally visits Charlie's pub to tell Christina that his custody arrangement with Ava is now settled. He tells her that they agreed on a 50-50 split because Avery needs both parents. Christina tells Sonny that she's shocked he took the easy way out. He doesn't back down and sets Christina straight on why he has chosen to settle things. She is clearly furious, and when he leaves she starts looking at pictures on her phone of her falling out of the window as Ava looked on. Make sure that you check back here for more recaps and General Hospital spoilers. The February 14 episode of General Hospital was filled with intense drama and emotional confrontations, as the lives of Port Charles residents continued to spiral in unexpected directions. Relationships were tested, alliances shifted, and the stakes have never been higher. From Sonny and Ava making a risky deal to Alex's dark wishes for Cyrus, and Sasha receiving a chilling warning, the twists and turns of the day left fans wondering what's to come next in this suspenseful soap opera. Sonny and Ava make a deal. The episode kicked off with a tense meeting between Sonny Corinthos and Ava Jerome. These two have a complicated history, full of mistrust, secrets, and occasional cooperation. In the past, they found themselves on opposite sides of the law, with Sonny, the head of the powerful Corinthos crime family, and Ava, a member of the Jerome family with her own tangled connections to the criminal world. But as is often the case in Port Charles, the lines between ally and enemy can blur when it serves their interests. On February 14, Sonny and Ava found themselves facing an unexpected opportunity for collaboration. Sonny, ever the shrewd businessman, realized that in order to protect his family and his empire, he would need to make unlikely alliances. This realization led him to Ava, who is no stranger to navigating the dangers of the criminal world. Though they've never fully trusted each other, both Sonny and Ava knew that their mutual goals could align, if only for a brief moment. The conversation between them was filled with calculated tension, as each of them weighed the potential benefits and risks of their partnership. In this deal, Ava was set to help Sonny with a pressing matter involving his family's safety. In return, Sonny would ensure that she remains protected from the various threats that have been looming over her. It was clear that neither of them was fully committed to the deal emotionally, but it was a pragmatic decision for both parties, as they both knew what was at stake. As the meeting progressed, both Sonny and Ava recognized that while they may not be friends, there was a mutual respect for each other's power and influence. Ava, in particular, understood the dangerous game they were playing, and she was prepared to walk a fine line in order to secure her own position in Port Charles. For Sonny, however, the deal was a reminder of how far he would go to protect those he loves, even if it meant making uncomfortable alliances. What started as an uneasy conversation ultimately led to an agreement, one that could have serious consequences down the road. In Port Charles, no deal is ever simple, and this one would surely have repercussions for both Sunny and Ava. Alexis wants Cyrus dead. Meanwhile, across town, Alexis Davis was grappling with darker emotions as she continued to process the turmoil in her life. Alexis, a woman who has always prided herself on her sharp legal mind and her moral compass, found herself being consumed by a deep sense of rage and frustration. Her life had been turned upside down by the manipulative and dangerous Cyrus Renault, whose criminal empire had already caused her family enough pain. Over time, her feelings toward him have gone from dislike to outright hatred, especially after the personal toll Cyrus's actions have taken on her. Alexis's thoughts turned even darker as she expressed her desire for revenge. She had suffered enough at the hands of Cyrus, and now her emotions were pushing her to the brink. Alexis made no secret of her feelings, and her desire for Cyrus's death became a focal point of her internal conflict. In a raw moment of vulnerability, Alexis admitted her wish for the man who had caused so much damage to her and her loved ones to pay the ultimate price. Her frustration and helplessness were palpable, as she realized that taking matters into her own hands might be the only way to rid herself of the menace that Cyrus represents. However, while Alexis's thoughts of vengeance were intense, she was well aware of the danger that such feelings could bring. She had always been a woman of principle, and yet the situation with Cyrus had pushed her to question those very principles. The fact that she was considering violence in her quest for justice was a sign of just how far she had fallen. Alexis' inner turmoil was evident, and the episode left viewers wondering whether she would act on these dark thoughts or find a way to walk away from the dangerous path she was contemplating. If Alexis goes down this road, she could find herself in an even more perilous position than before, and the fallout would surely have devastating consequences for everyone involved. Sasha receives a warning. Sasha Gilmore's life continued to be complicated as she received a warning that would change the course of her day. Sasha, who has already been through so much in her life, from the traumatic loss of her son to her turbulent relationship with Michael Corinthos, found herself facing yet another challenge in the February 14 episode. A warning came her way, and this time, it wasn't from someone close to her. Instead, it was from a person who had a vested interest in keeping her on edge, and the nature of the warning was something that left Sasha feeling both anxious and uncertain. The warning was cryptic and ominous, and it hinted at a threat that Sasha couldn't ignore. She wasn't sure whether it was a genuine concern or an attempt to manipulate her, but the fear and unease were unmistakable. Whoever issued the warning clearly knew more than they were letting on, and the implication that something dangerous was on the horizon was enough to make Sasha question her next move. With so many challenges already weighing on her, this warning was an unwelcome reminder that trouble seemed to follow her wherever she went. Sasha's vulnerability made her an easy target for manipulation, and it was clear that someone was using that against her. As she processed the warning, Sasha would need to decide whether to take the threat seriously or brush it off as an empty attempt at intimidation. Either way, she would have to confront whatever lies ahead, and the episode left viewers wondering just how far this warning would push Sasha to protect herself and those she loves. The episode of February 14 was filled with emotional highs and lows, as the characters of General Hospital navigated treacherous waters and found themselves at pivotal crossroads. Sunny and Ava's deal, born of necessity and self-interest, marked a crucial turning point in their relationship and hinted at even greater consequences down the line. Alexis, driven by an overwhelming need for justice, found herself facing the temptation to seek vengeance against Cyrus in a way that could destroy everything she's worked for. Meanwhile, Sasha's chilling warning served as a reminder of just how dangerous life in Port Charles can be, and how fragile even the most seemingly stable lives can be in a town where danger lurks around every corner. As the episode came to a close, it was clear that these plotlines were just beginning to unfold, and that more drama and intrigue would follow in the coming days. Fans of General Hospital are eagerly awaiting what's next, as the storylines continue to unravel in unpredictable ways. With each passing episode, the stakes grow higher, and the characters of Port Charles will be tested like never before. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.